image ready to send. We've double checked it. Now you come back over, make sure your box is in the top corner, lined up. Now I'm just gonna line it up, and I almost need 2 hands for this. You make sure that it's perfectly lined up on your blue, because even the slightest little bit off is going to cause your cut image to be off, and then you're gonna have white where you don't want it. So now that it's perfectly lined up, I'm gonna load, and it's in. Then you come back over, just hit send like you normally would. It already has the registration marks. It will tell you that it's registering here, and you'll watch it feed in. Read each of those registration marks so that it knows where to cut. It takes it a minute, and then you'll hear it initiate. Now obviously with sub you don't have to do this, because sub doesn't print your white background that you've printed out on, but any heat transfer printable vinyl, you do have to cut the white spaces out that you don't want to show on the shirt, because again, if you don't, it's going to be a white space on the shirt, which I don't think looks as good or as professional as if you cut those spaces out and you actually have the shirt showing through like it should be. So anytime that I'm doing something like the Wonder Woman where I have the white in between and I always go ahead and print my registration marks, and I just run it through the silhouette to cut the outside. It's also way faster than grabbing scissors to cut even your outside parts, let alone the inside. And it's a lot more uniform. It's not jagged. It'll be finished in just a minute. It does all the work for you. And it's finished. So once you can unload, pull it off, and if you feel you've got perfect lines, the entire sheet will peel off. There is a setting in here for printable heat transfer vinyl. I don't use it. I just use heat transfer smooth. And I know that that setting works for both Avery and the Jet Opaque that I sent you the links for. So I don't use any other setting. I just let it cut on this one, and that works for me. So I don't mess with changing it. In fact, this setting almost seems to work better.